Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies facing the Houston Rockets.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Back to Stoudemire. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
To the middle. Mathieu with the steal. To the inside. And Miller throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Miller outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Mathieu with the steal. Outside Gasol. Gasol is doubled. It's back to Mathieu. Memphis moving that ball around. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 15. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Green, no luck. Memphis with the ball. Right side, Jones. To the paint. Gasol is down. Pass to Jones. Now here's Gasol. Over Smith. No good from Gasol. Here's Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Both teams will make substitutions. Now the Grizzlies with it. They trail by 1. Mathieu cannot hit. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's tipped. And it's Miller in the corner. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Jackson. And here's Jones. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Christopher. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside for Jackson. No good, unable to end this run.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And the foul on Ty Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Miller, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Miller's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here is Miller. Following the miss by Frank Kaminsky.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Down low. Nattier with the steal. Kaminsky with the double team. Outside for Jackson. Inside. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Jackson in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5.
The Grizzlies, 17.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Rockets trail by 5. Marjanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Christopher. From deep. That one, no good. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Jones. Kicks it out to Jones. Rocket 6. Here's Warwick. Here's Stoudemire. Offline with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Green. A shake. And the layup is up and in. Green's got 8 points.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Pass to Jones. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Green. And finished off by Martin.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Warwick. Kicks it out to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Here is Cardinal. Covered by Smith. No good from Cardinal. Here's Green. Hits the layup after this. Sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 10.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
Here's Jackson. On the wing, Miller. To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Green. And it's Green sliding it down.
He's so excitable on the floor. You see the kinds of things Smith is capable of doing when he's out there.
Miller outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
There's 1:38 left in the first half. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Gasol with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Pass to Şengün. They need this. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Paul Gasol.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Good on the second free throw. 58 seconds left here in the second. Miller with a wide open look. And the rebound goes to Martin.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And it's Miller penetrating. Stoudemire wide open. From outside off the mark. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Battier for 3. Takes a 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And it's Green with the jam.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
And stolen by Şengün. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Outside, Martin. Pass to Smith. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
A shooter of Smith's skill can be dangerous, but defenses will only get better as the season progresses.
Doubled by Smith. Kicks it out to Jones. This one for 3. The shot's good from Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 5 points so far.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Batier's shot good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And there it is for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
To the paint. A fadeaway. And it's Gasol with the bucket inside. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And it's really smart to get Gasol moving in these pick and roll plays. He's not only an amazing passer, but a terrific scorer as well.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And Marjanovic with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
On the basket by Jones.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Jones. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up off the glass. Marjanovic has got 7.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Back to Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Christopher. Good. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Warwick. It's deflected. Back to Jones. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Checking into the Grizzlies. Gasol.
1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Marjanovic.
Grizzlies.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:09 left in the third. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Washington.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Battier for 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Memphis leading. Battier up top. For Memphis, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw drops for Battier. He makes 1 of 2 that time. On offense, here are the Rockets. Here's Christopher. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Rockets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he's good on the second. Miller outside. There's Jackson with the 3. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Jackson's got 6. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Grizzlies. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Outside Gasol. And they double up Gasol. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
To tie it up. Here's Christopher. Up again. It's good on the putback. It's all knotted up.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Miller surveying the floor. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Miller's got 22.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show. Some fire and keep defending.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Shots good by Miller.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
To the paint. Gasol is doubled. Miller with the ball. It's back to Battier. They swipe it. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Jones. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And then Washington with the dunk.
big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Unhindered, going all the way. They now take the lead. Christopher's got 9 points here in the second half. It's back to Battier. Gasol is down. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Tate. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Houston. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Guys, Mike Fratello had some advice for his team during that last break. He said, hey, guys, we haven't played well at all tonight, but we're still in this thing. Let's just get a couple of baskets and we can take control. Guys, we'll see if they listen to him.
Okay, David, thanks. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches. And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Pass to Cardinal. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And another miss by Memphis.
Questionable shot selection in that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And a wide open look for Porter. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Now Gasol. And it's Miller in the corner. It's stolen by Green. Inside. The alley-oop layup. Very well done. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Houston.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Smith with it. Now Stoudemire defending. Porter. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. It's Battier on the wing. To end the drought. They get a hand on it. Here's Gasol. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. The drive by Green.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
It's Porter outside. And another 3 for Houston.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do.
we'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Charlotte Hornets. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Pass to Rozier. Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Porter with it. Guarded now by Ball. Here's Martin. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now Washington. He's guarded by Martin. The kick out to Ball. Drives to the hoop. And Ball throws it down.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Offline with a three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And there's the rejection.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Şengün with a double team. To the middle. Here's Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents' guys played Division I basketball.
From 7, here's Martin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball family?
Well, I think if you have 2 college players, 2 high-level college players, it automatically means you've got 2 high-level coaches who can help develop your skills at a young age. But the other part of this, the mental aspect, such a huge advantage to have people who've been there and done that. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Washington. And here's the fast break. Smith with it. Guarded now by Ball. And they're able to recover. And here's Porter outside. The shot won't fall. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And here is Williams. Here's Ball. Three-pointer Rozier. It's rebounded by Şengün. Martin outside. Outside for Green. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Ball outside. Pass to Washington. To the paint. Here's Hayward. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
We know this about Gordon Hayward. He can score from 3, he can get to the mid-range, and he can score if you allow him that kind of interior position.
Şengün, the screen. Down low. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim.
Oh, wow! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Martin. Smith left side. From downtown. Charlotte again missing. Jumps up. And it's hammered home by Green.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
That one goes. Count it.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
And it's rejected. It's Martin on the wing. Porter with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Charlotte trailing. Inside. Oubre can't hit.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Smith left side. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Ball. Rockets with a rebound. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Houston Rockets. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Martin. Here's the three. No good on the shot. And Houston will come the other way. One thing Kenyon Martin Jr. definitely has, Richard, is a big vertical.
Oh, I played with his father, and both of them knew how to defy gravity. He managed to block the dunk attempt of some of the tallest players, and he can take the ball straight to the rim for a slam of his own.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Now here's Martin. There's the triple. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Sam, what's up, bro? Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it.
Underrated playmaker Green showing good patience and vision.
Launches it. Smith with the rebound. Here's Green. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Martin. Outside Porter. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I know you're not going to believe it, but yes, that was strong defense by Green. And then because of that effort, he takes it all the way himself.
I'm the red team.
To the left side wing. Outside Porter. The Rockets with another miss. Jumps up. And it's hammered home by Green.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Good D by Şengün.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
A sometimes underrated playmaker Green showing good patience and vision.
And then Porter with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Porter. Here's Smith.
Thanks,
and he's
bro.
in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And this is something Smith needs to keep doing at the next level. Staying aggressive in close.
Houston calls timeout. The Rockets trail. It's Christopher on the wing. And the three off target. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Let me tell you this. If you've got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
And here's Porter outside. That shot off. And Houston will come the other way. Lets the three fly. Another three from Houston.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Garuba. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Green missing.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Porter. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Porter. Beyond the arc. Christopher's shot is good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And it's Green missing. And here's Porter outside.
Great job closing out the lanes. You normally don't see defense like that from Green, but he was tough to get around there.
And a double. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Here's Washington. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Here's Christopher. Off target from outside. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score. And this is Washington's responsibility. So good at finding open teammates.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shot from 12. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. And another miss by Houston.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
Now, here's Green. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Pass to Christopher. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
And it's Houston's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Yeah, nice setup by Washington. A combo guard who's working to become an efficient floor leader.
And while the Rockets definitely have some talent, Richard, they've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
Here we go. And the layup falls.
I can't even drop 30, bro. They keep quitting. Everybody quits. All right, Sam, take it easy, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.
We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Now, here is Young. Here's Murray on the mark with the 15-footer. Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, don't stop.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with possession here. Shots good from Young.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those three balls like it's no problem at all.
Now here's Green to the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Murray, good.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
They get it back.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Young outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Good on the bucket.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Şengün with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Green. And Capella sends it back. Murray scanning the floor. Driving inside. Here's Young. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Wow. What a finish. That's why Capella makes the big bucks. Clint can control the area around the rim as good as anyone. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And man, has DeJounte Murray blossomed, Richard, into a very special player or what? He's been terrific.
And this has happened because he's embraced having more responsibility. The minute you accept being a leader, the future becomes bright.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith left side. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Smith. The kick out to Porter. And Martin now top of the key. On the wing, Porter. Back to Martin. And here's Green outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. High post Johnson. And the rejection by Smith. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks leading by 5. .102 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson down low. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Clock at 6. Pulls from the top of the key. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Rockets. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Kaminsky. Marjanovic down low. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that one's good. Marjanovic. And here's Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. Back to Murray. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Good on both. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Murray outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Stolen away. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Rockets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul. Here's Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
first and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Kaminsky misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Puts it up off the inbound. Griffin gets a hand on it. To the left side wing. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Griffin's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. Pass to Kaminsky. And some nice passing there by Houston. Collins wide open. He fires. That one a little long. Rockets trail. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Count that one. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
To the inside. Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Hunter. From the arc. Rockets with the rebound. And they're moving it up. Christopher, no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Shot by Collins, no good. Inside, Christopher. Misses from short range. Atlanta leading by 5. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Here's Kaminsky. Back to Washington. From deep three-point range. Tate, no good. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Collins. Another shot. Wide open. And off the front, and in it goes. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Murray for 3. Tries again, and he drops that one in. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Bucks ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Hawks leading by 11. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Collins. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Hunter. Over Porter. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hunter's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. Here's Green. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with some nice D. Here's Atlanta now. In the corner, it's Hunter. And here's Collins. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Rockets trailed by 13. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And there it is for him.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Pass to Murray. Now Hunter. And there's another turnover by Atlanta. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. And Porter, here we go. And he gets it to go. Porter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Such poise under pressure. Murray doesn't get rattled very easily.
The Hawks have looked good at the line, and they're perfect in 4 attempts.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit? It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation. And he's not shy about going to the cup either.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscles that one in.
The Rockets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Outside for Griffin. Pass to Forrest. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He's so excitable on the floor. You see the kinds of things Smith is capable of doing when he's out there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 8 points.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Pass to Green. Now here is Smith. And here is Şengün. And a wide open look for Porter. And they get it back. Down low. Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 4 this quarter. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? We call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
It's taken away by Smith with the drive. And Smith with the stuff.
And I like this play by Smith, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
Murray left side. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon. Murray finding ways to contribute.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
That one misses.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Rockets trail by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Johnson with the rebound. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Martin. To the paint. Jumps up. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
Green. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Matthews. Right side, Bogdanovich. Porter with the steal. Goes up and finished off by Porter.
There's the length from Kevin Porter, doing it, guys, defensively.
Here's Forrest. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
It's Porter outside.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Back to Bogdanovich. Porter with the steal. All going up court. They kick it out to Green. Smith for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
At 6'10", Smith with incredible range, and that's why some have compared him to Rashard Lewis.
3 from Matthews. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. Timeout called, the Rockets.
What's up, bro?
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Şengün. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And we know Kevin Porter Jr. is capable of having big nights. And the way he's playing, this could be one.
Outside Cowan. Driving in with the putback. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
And smooth in everything he does. Nice dribble move there by Smith.
The Hawks leading by 3. The kick out to Young. Oh, good on the 3. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Inside. Shot by Collins, no good. Rockets trailed by 3. Here's Green. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
Smith on the wing. Back to Green. That That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the Hawks with possession. Murray. Rebound by Smith. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And that one's good by Porter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Rockets? And outside, they need this. A 3-ball. Atlanta gets it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Yes!
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that bucket.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain.
Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And they'll get another chance. Young for 3. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by